Time is now 6:17 in the morning on Monday. Now, you may ask, how can I do that on a Monday when I've got that guy who always is waiting at 6 o'clock for the cab to be back? Well, he's on vacation now. He's out of the country. And so he's not a problem. I can be a little late. And this one was just the chance. I had a busy enough night before. Was super busy before 11 o'clock. And it slowed down somewhat so that I could watch some videos and fall asleep and, live the life. And then I was sleeping once again, and then I woke up and it was like, half an hour till the end of the shift, and then it was, 20 minutes, and then it was 10 minutes, and then I got a call at a motel not far away, like just around the corner, and she came out to the airport for $67. So I've got a total of $365 on, something like that. That's great. With a $95 lease, that leaves $270 and maybe $20 for fuel. That's $250 in my pocket. That's wonderful. That's a good way to start the week. Yeah. Very good way to start the week. I had one really crazy customer at one point. I think it was the one before this one, where she was crazy. She was at a donut shop, and she had a luggage, and she was going downtown, and she was crying. And I asked her, well, what went wrong? What happened? And then she gave me a tirade about everything possibly that could go wrong, and that the cops raped her, and they put her in jail, in the penitentiary, and all kinds of stuff, and living with a guy who was a narc, etc., 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 etc. Oh, it was just horrible. I might as well log off. There we go. Log out. Log out. Okay. Okay, we are logged out. And we are on our way back to town after having a nice run to the airport. Yeah, well, that's it. Broke the ice for the week, and now I gotta go to the bank and make a deposit of the cash I made tonight and the overs from last week's Interacts. Four nights to go this week. Well, here we are again at the airport, and here comes a pedestrian. Yeah, there he goes. We are again at the airport. Time is now 4:08 on a Tuesday morning, and you would not believe the night I had. It was so quiet, silent. I started work at about 6:40 last night, and like I said, now it's 4:08, and I've been out here over 9 hours, and I just completed my 7th trip of the night. Still in all, fortunately, those 7 trips, I had good trips and good tips. So I'm at $205 now, which for 7 trips is really phenomenal. And I still have almost 2 hours to go. Well, let's say an hour and a half. I have an hour and a half to go. And then I have to do my chiropractor visit at 7 o'clock. Right now, hopefully, when I get back to town, I'll have a couple of quick trips to take somebody to work. Because I could use a little more than $205 for my night, for being out here the whole time. That's about $95 in my pocket. Is it? Yeah. Something like that. About $95 in my pocket. I would like a little more for being out here all night. But still, this could have been a much bigger disaster than what it turned out to be. Good trips, good tips. Yep. Yeah, did I have any misadventures? No, I just watched a lot of videos. I did go to sleep a couple times, and that's about it. Yeah, 3 more nights to go after this week. Well, it's the end of a Tuesday night, and Tuesday night is for me like my hump day. It is usually the most tiring night of the week, and I worked pretty hard for it. I did 18 trips and I got $270 on. So most of it was shorter trips. Most of it didn't go very far. I only drove like 140 Ks. It was not that far. And like I said, mostly short trips, and quite a few of them. But in the morning hours, I did get opportunities to go to sleep for a little while. And I did get opportunities to watch videos. I watched a lot of videos. Yeah, but for the first few hours, I was quite busy. So it was steady. Can't complain about that. No problems with anyone. I had a couple of customers who were really, really pleasant, and they were a treat to drive them somewhere. Yep. And so that was a pleasure. But yeah, I am exhausted. I'm not washing the car today. It's still clean. I'm just gonna go home. Just gonna go home and do my few little exercises and have something to eat and have a couple of drinks while watching more videos, and then going to sleep. I might even sleep in my chair. And then at around 2 or 3 in the morning, or 2 or 3 in the afternoon, get up out of my chair, wake up briefly, and go into bed. That happens to me sometimes. I just fall asleep while watching a video in front of my computer, and I'm out. So I've got fueled up, and I'm just gonna go park it now. Yeah, 2 more nights to go this week. Well, now, Thursday morning, and I find myself again at the airport. The time is now 4:31, and it was a relatively slow night. this Wednesday night. However, with the inclusion of the airport, I've got about $258 on, which is not bad. It's okay. I was wondering for a while there, especially at the beginning of the shift, when by 9 o'clock I only had about $35 on. And by 9:30 I had doubled my money because I had a longer trip. But yeah, it was a lot of watching videos and sleeping and waiting. I think it was 2.5 hours ago that I cleared from the previous trip to this one to the airport. So yeah, times are slow, but it looks like I had a successful week this week. We got some fog going on here. That's when the air is colder than the ground. 10 centigrade out there right now. I've got the heat cranked to 24 in here. Come on, focus. Focus. Yeah, the days are definitely getting shorter now. Only a couple of months ago at this hour it would be daylight here. We're coming up to the equinox now. It's the 19th, I think. Yeah, something like that. The autumnal equinox. Yeah, well, one more night to go this week. The time is now 6:03 a.m. on a Friday. It's Friday morning. And I did okay. I've got about, let's see, $280 or so. Yeah, it's about $280 on. The highlight was when I had one guy who went out to Goldstream Park campground from the Rockaway Landing shelter, and it was $58 by the time we got out there, because he wanted to stop at every gas station on the way and purchase some propane for cooking with his propane cooker, I guess. And none of the gas stations had propane for cooking, and none of them had batteries that he was looking for also. And he ended up paying me with $65 of coins. $65 of coins. Who carries that much coins around? Well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. $65 of coins. Well, I do have laundry to do this week, and so I will have enough coins to do my laundry. Now, since it's past quitting time, I'm just going to head to the gas station, fuel it up, and park it. And that will be that. That will be done. Go home and have a nice, relaxing weekend. Yeah, I fell asleep again. I fall asleep watching videos all the time. And this was no exception. Yeah. Actually, this week was quite successful. It was better than the week before. And if I keep having weeks like this one, I'll be quite pleased. Where every night was 250 and up. That's good. That's what I need. Here we are at the gas station.